Hey, here we are. Thanks for joining halfasspodcast.net with your host, Gary, and I'm John. Gary's just praying right now. He's got his head down. He's in deep prayer.
Oh
And he's
shit.
back.
So yeah, speaking of prayer, this is the half-ass podcast.
Oh, we're going to do that right away.
Speaking of deep prayer,
Oh, God.
I
We're praying that Jeff could join the show.
we're praying that Jeff can join the show. No, fuck that. We don't pray.
Okay.
So I was reading an article. It almost made me cry. It really did. And this article is I'm not above this manly shit that says men can't cry. I read this article and I literally started tearing up. I almost started crying.
I
The
think that's
Phil-
a dumb saying anyway. I think real men cry.
I don't know. I don't know what real men do because
Never met one?
I don't know. I don't. The only man I see who's real is in the mirror, and you're what I base men off of. Honestly.
It's kind of a loose interpretation.
Yeah, I mean, but this almost made me cry. The Pope is going to the Philippines, or by the time this airs, he'll be in the Philippines, and Manila in the Philippines is rounding up all their street children and throwing them in cages. Some are starving to death.
Yeah.
And this is all because of a man who claims he's closer to God than anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And
I heard they were also trained. If they couldn't get them in the cages, they were chaining them to whatever pole they were near to keep them in one location.
yeah, isn't that crazy?
Wander into the path. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm not. I mean, it's not like the Pope. I mean, the Pope didn't ask for that, but they're doing it for him. They have some kind of sickness in their mind that they feel like that needs to happen. Maybe
Well,
it's more of a political thing. They don't want to look too poor or something.
I don't. And that's the fucking thing. You don't want to look too poor
To what?
to a guy who claims he talks to God, a guy who claims that loves the poor, a guy who fucking wants to be, the poor man's pope, and you figure that they would shove droves of homeless into this fucking pope's way and say, hey, house these, clothes, clothe,
Close these.
close
Them.
these, close them,
Close
just
them up.
close them up.
Just clothesline them. Give them Stone Cold Stunner.
Fucking Diamond Dallas, DDP. Ugh.
Stone Cold Stunner gonna run right on you. Say hell yeah.
The Diamond Cutter. The Pope comes out and starts doing the Diamond Dallas Page Diamond Cutter. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, pork heads. Yeah, it's a pretty fucked up story.
His hat falls off a little bit. The Swiss Guard come out and start stabbing people with the halberds. I saw that, and it just blows my mind how fucking people are stupid. You're going to die. You're going to die, and and that's the thing about religion. It doesn't answer the fact there's not a heaven. You're not going to heaven. You're going to die. It's more than likely you're not going to know you're dead because you'll be dead.
People are just cowards. They're just afraid. They're afraid of what they don't know or where they focus their whole lives on worrying about what's going to happen when they're going to die instead of enjoying the life that they have.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen when you die? The same thing that happened before you were born. You have no idea.
Nothing.
It just does nothing. You don't.
There's nothing. And
It's like trying to remember what it was like before you were born. You can't. It didn't exist.
it's perfect, and that's perfect and is it scary? Yeah, it's scary as hell. It's fucking frightening as a motherfucker to sit there and not know what's going to happen at the end of your life. But to invent something that hurts people is ridiculous. It's like, hey, I'm scared of death, so I'm going to rape people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, are you agreeing about the raping people? Or
No,
the
I'm
fact
letting you talk while I'm messaging our guest who's not making it.
Oh, yeah. Are you letting him down softly?
No, I'm just telling him. I told him we had to start this show, so I'll call him in between shows to see if I can get him on.
Oh, and well, tell him not to stop trying. Tell his drunk ass to keep going because the title of the show is "What Would Jeff Do with the Half-Ass Podcast?"
Right.
And Jeff's not here. So,
Well, do I have to carry the show? Just keep talking. Fill in the space. Fill in the space. I get I'm the talent. but fill up that dead air somehow.
Oh, I don't have nothing to fill the dare with
I'm
other than
sure you do.
I got Cards of Humanity today. I got my cards, and the sad part is I have nobody to play it with. It's bugging the fuck out of me.
You don't have you want to get a game night together.
That's what I'm trying to do, but everybody has something to do. When Gary calls, everybody has something to do. But when we need to throw together a fucking motorcycle ride for my friend who has cancer, or when we need a drinking buddy to hang out with, oh, let's call Gary. But when Gary has something to do, let's fuck him over and say no. We have children's birthday parties and mother-son dances and shit like that. She don't want to dance with her son. She never, ever wants to pay any attention to the fucking son. But now all of a sudden, when it's time to fucking drive 30 miles to a friend's house, you want to have the son you abandoned a long time ago. You want to dance with him now. You want to make that. You want to make that relationship work all of a sudden. Fuck off. I know what this is really about. You're telling me no. That's what it's really about.
Yeah, they're there for cancer, but not for you, right?
Yeah, exactly. And isn't that messed up?
Oh no, so he's messaging me on Hangouts in a separate window saying I'm good now.
You telling him no?
Saying not really. You're.
All right, you're gonna have to start. You're really gonna have to stop fucking with anybody in the middle of our show,
That's
right now.
That's the last message.
Like
all right.
Right
So I want to ask you a question.
No, that's great. That's great radio right there.
Why are all these girls all of a sudden sending us pictures of like their boobs and stuff and their butts and signs and?
Because we're that popular, dude.
We are. I didn't realize it till you started texting me saying, "Hey, look at this." And I look on Instagram, and it's just some girl's ass.
Yeah, on Halfassed Podcast on our Instagram, we are getting people sending in fan pictures of all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It just goes to show how good we are and how much we hustle at the game, yo. I'm trying to also connect with the urban youth. We hustle at the game, yo.
It's a good thing to have them on your side so you don't get like robbed by them later.
but the bad part of it.
Give me your wallet. Oh, wait a minute. You John from the Half-Assed Podcast, ain't you?
The bad part of that is we attract a lot of police attention now, so.
We do?
Yeah, we're surrounded by all the urban youth.
And why do you have to? I thought Instagram you can kind of get away with some not so PG. I mean, not so X-rated. But I don't know. What am I trying to say here?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Not so A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P.
Not so alphabet rated.
I thought you
material.
could put boobs on Instagram. I didn't think you had to block them out.
No, Instagram is one of the.
No, goddammit.
Yeah, Instagram is one of the few social medias that do stop it. Facebook also.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything else is apparently good to go for boobs.
Well, I know Facebook doesn't like boobs, but there was one picture that I saw in there which was a child in some war-torn area with like the back of its head's gone and the father crying over it. But that was cool.
That was cool. Yeah, no, that's cool.
Facebook. That's just moving on. But a boob? No way. Fucking delete your account. Don't you ever do that again.
A man's boob is okay.
Yeah.
Female's boob is not.
No, because it just makes me want to rape somebody. I understand why they do it.
But you know what? I don't even think gay people like looking at big fat man titties. So
of course they don't.
I don't think anybody looks at like fat guy man titties. So I think that's why it's okay. It's like no one's really looking anywhere. They're just like they scroll past.
Well, the only reason guys have nipples is because we all start out as women.
What?
Mm-hmm.
When?
Every embryo starts out as female.
Oh, I thought I had to change my wardrobe.
No, you still can.
Freedom!
You could go back and forth. I mean, you start as a woman, end up a man. You could go back.
What would you call yourself if you were a woman? What would your woman name be?
I'd stick with John still.
John the woman?
Yeah.
I like it.
Chick John.
I like it. I'd call myself Cutter.
Cutter?
Yeah.
How about something ugly? I would go like Beatrice.
Danger. You'd be Danger Henderson. I'd be Cutter Thomas.
Cutter Thomas and Danger Henderson.
Oh, we become prostitutes. We become high-end prostitutes who are spies on our off time.
Wait, are prostitutes the one that get paid?
Yes, we get paid for sex. We'll become high-end prostitutes and spies on our
Right.
off time. Danger Henderson. We'll call ourselves Danger and Cutter.
Right.
Or Cutter and Danger.
I don't know.
What is he saying now? You're looking down at your phone. What is he saying now? Is he mad?
He's in Chrome now. I told him to go. I said him try Chrome instead because Firefox sucks balls. He was telling me Firefox for life. It's like, yeah, but this is Google.
Do you want me to send him another one?
And yeah, sure.
Okay, well, here I go. I'm sending Jeff Maurer another one, and this would be like the 5th one I've sent.
Yeah. At some point, it becomes futile.
How do you spell his last name?
Maurer.
At some point, it's become. This is the last time I'm.
I'm okay. This is it. Yeah, I'm ignoring anything after that. The Chrome thing just piqued my brain because he actually got my message.
Oh, did he on the Chrome? Well,
yeah. Of course, he said link me in that.
Oh.
Link me.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with Jeff. So he wants.
Did you ask these girls on Instagram to start sending things, or they just do it?
Oh, most of them just did it. One of them I asked.
Okay.
Yeah, the real pretty one.
There was a lot of pretty ones.
The really, really, really pretty one.
Oh, my picture?
Yeah.
Speaking of my picture, how about
I asked you to do it.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Holy shit. Did he do it? He made it. We were just calling you a lost cause.
Okay, so anyway, this is the Half-Assed Podcast, 15 minutes into the fucking podcast.
Sorry.
Apology accepted. That's all you had to say was sorry to begin with.
So now it's working in Chrome, right?
Yeah.
Is it working in Chrome?
Who would have thought Google Chrome would have been the best option for Google Hangouts?
Not that
Not
guy.
me.
Now, you said Firefox for life. Yeah, this is Jeff.
All right, we got Jeff. How do you pronounce your last name?
Maurer. Maurer.
Okay, we got Brian Maurer here with us today.
That's my other brother.
Oh, is that the other one? Okay, we got
My
Edward
other
Maurer.
brother.
We got Edward Maurer here with us today.
Yep.
Edward Maurer.
Hey.
He's the writer of the blog What Did Jeff Do?
Thank you.
Edward Maurer, writer of the blog What Did Jeff Do?
All right, we got it.
Okay, we got it. Sorry, Joseph Maurer.
So, as he takes a sip, What Did Jeff Do was a recovery blog, right? About how you're recovering.
It didn't last very long, did it?
Okay.
It didn't last. Your recovery just didn't last
Can
very
I
long.
describe it or no?
Go for it.
No.
That's the point.
What happened was I had lost my job. Chronic alcoholism. I fell off the wagon. Long story short.
Yeah.
That's about it. Hey, John.
It sounds better.
Are you done? Was that it?
I'm done.
It sounds better when you read it on the website. A few more paragraphs. You know what, though?
Dude, I'm going to do that from now on. That's the Half-Assed Podcast. From now on, that's the Half-Assed Podcast. Half-Assed Podcast. Long story short, comedy.
How about long story short? You shave your beard.
How about no? I don't want to look like you.
He can't, though, and he shaves it. It comes back like 3 minutes later. Yeah,
How about long story short, you take off your hat?
You're wearing a hat, too.
What the fuck happened to your head?
Who, me?
Did you put your head too close to a heater?
So I'll elaborate. Jeff had a job at a liquor store, which is always good for somebody that possibly has a drinking problem, just to work around liquor all day. But did you kind of wear out your chances with the boss? Because Fucked up one too
No,
many
no,
times for his liking?
he's kind of still flirting with me about coming back.
Yeah,
The
you said
problem
that.
was that you know about my dad. I think
Right.
Garen's my dad, and that just wore me a lot. So for like that month or so, I was drinking
Kicked
like
it
I
up
never
enough.
drank before,
Yeah.
and it was drinking in the morning. Not even just like a beer or two. It
Well,
was
you're doing most of the taking care of your dad, right? Because your other brother, the friend that I know, he lives in Philly. The other ones are kind of all in different areas. You were closest to them.
pretty much. And my all other brother, he had a midnight job, so I was fucking driving back here and there, and yeah, I was pulling, visit my dad in the hospital, doing like a lot of shit, and it wore a lot like on me, and that's where the demise went.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be pretty stressful. But your dad's good now, right? Well, getting there.
He's getting there. He's not getting up or anything. Like he's still 24-hour care.
Yeah.
But
Good
I
luck.
want to talk. If you guys don't mind, I want to talk about like happier times with me and you.
Yeah, it's story time.
It's story time.
That's one good thing you can find on the blog too. And I love reading, even though I'm part of most of the stories. I love reading them again because they're kind of like as ridiculous. You forget how ridiculous they are when you're living it. When you're reading it back, you're like, "Holy shit, that really happened." It's pretty good. Good stuff.
Well, tell us a story.
All right. Turns out a little bit. For once, it's like me and John, both. I was living at his mom's house, and we didn't have internet. We had web TV.
You never web TV, Gary.
No, I've never had web TV.
Web TV. I'll be a quick description of it. It was like a little, like a keyboard or something like that, and it was almost like dial-up. You would attach that to your TV and sign up with like a dial-up internet account, and you pay monthly for it, and then you'd have internet on your TV, web TV.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and there's chat rooms and stuff. So we frequented this Can't Hardly Wait chat room.
The movie Can't Hardly Wait?
Yeah, it was
Yes,
a chat room.
yes.
Can't Hardly Wait chat room.
Okay.
And that's where all the cool kids hung out, like us.
So
how old were you? How old were you again?
42.
You were 42 when this
So
this is beautiful.
Yeah, no,
I was. I think when we started, I was probably 17, maybe 18.
All right, so then I was like 22, 23.
So John's like fucking 45 then.
No, 22 or 23.
So then, this like random girl from where's she from, John?
It was Canada. Well, I know it's Canada, but was it Calgary? Up near Calgary. That's because I know we went far north. Calgary.
So me and her have like internet romance. So I was like, John, you feel like going to Canada? I was like, yeah, sure. So we went to like
I don't think it was, hey, John, you want to go to Canada? Yeah, sure. I think it was like, come on, you want to go to Canada? What do I want to go to Canada for?
You want to go to another country? Oh,
then
cool. Let's do
I'll
this.
tell you how he got me to go, because she agreed to bring a girl for me, and they were saying how cute this girl is, and like, yeah, I don't want to just be the third wheel in Canada. No, I got this friend. She's really cute. And this was the old days of the internet, so I had to just take their word for it.
Yeah, and everybody knows Canadian women are whores for the most part.
Yeah, you would think.
Mm-hmm. So me and John, we go to travel agent. We put down our money, and we're fucking flying out.
Yeah, well, it took us like a couple months to get the money up to go, because we both had shitty jobs at Einstein Bagels. And we were making nothing except the money we were stealing from the register.
Which you can see in my blog if you go to my blog.
We called them shadies. The shadies kind of worked like, all right, you want a bagel and cream cheese that's supposed to be $2.85. We would call it $2, and I would just keep the register open.
Nice.
Yeah. So then when you count it out at the end of the night, you're $150 over.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. They let us misfits run the fucking asylum.
Yeah, I was the manager at the time.
Oh, that's horribly
Yeah.
to think
That was
about
big.
it.
Statute of limitations. We don't got to worry about that one. So we
Yeah.
actually saved up the money to go to Canada.
Like rape in Canada, statute of
Yeah.
limitations.
Yeah.
So we go to Canada, and John has no chick. I mean, the chick was there was brutal.
Well, it is. You're getting off. You know, when you get off at the airport, and those like the old movies, and there's like the waiting area, and they got the signs for you, like, hey. So I'm like, all right, this girl better be fucking cute. And his girl is standing next to a monster.
So, all right, okay, I've never been to Canada. So, is it like Hawaii where they put like the Canadian version of a lei on you, like they throw a donut, or
No,
Moose
more white
antlers.
people?
this rain from the net. She got us a limo and stacked it with beer. If you remember that, John.
I didn't remember until you just said it, but you're right. She did hook us up. She had a limo and a sign and everything.
Was your girlfriend Jeff cute? Was the girl up there cute?
No.
Well, standing next to the girl she brought from me, she was fucking a supermodel. Where did they go? I think it's. Did they call him Sasquatch up there? Is Bigfoot?
Yeah,
or
Sasquatch.
Do they have a
It's
different
Sasquatch.
name for them in Canada? Is it
Yeah,
Sasquatch?
Sasquatch.
Okay,
Sasquatch.
abominable snowman.
That's Tibet.
Yeah.
So the abominable slow man flew from Tibet to Canada just to meet you.
Yeah. And to break my bed in the hotel room.
He is 100% on point with this.
Yeah, it sounds dirtier than it was, but Jeff could tell you how she broke it.
This fucking fat bitch jumped from bed to bed to bed, and she broke the bed. Then me and John had to go because we were worried about our
Deposit?
or whatever. So they deposited. I don't know if you remember, John, but they delivered we ran up and down the fucking corridor of the hotel to get phone books to prop up the bed.
Yeah, so I wasn't sleeping on an angle. Yeah, because the limo was stacked with beer. We were drunk by the time we got there, so we're fucking around and just trying to trash the room, but not like in a nice way because we were the ones with the deposit. So she starts jumping. His girlfriend's jumping back and forth from bed to bed, but she's a normal sized person, so it just looks fun. And her friend says, "Let me try it." And she one jump and snap.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Don't worry, me fix bed.
But this is by far the best part of the whole contract. Me and John are fucking loaded. So we're going from
The whole
bar to
trip.
bar. And we end up some strip club. And
Canadian strip club.
Canadian strip club. And so me and John walk in, the place is packed. And we walk in, we're sitting in the back. And there's a chick up there, and she's doing like a crab walk thing. And me and John
just pushing it out there, walking on her hands.
walking on her hands, like doing like this shit. Me and John are like, what the fuck is going on? And up in Canada, they have like loonies and toonies. There's
They don't do dollar bills and paper bills. It's on until you get to a $5. Loonies and toonies are $1s and $2.
Oh, nice.
That order.
So there's like a horse-shaped stage, and this girl's like doing like a crab walk, and me and John just looking, and people are throwing coins at her, like right at her fucking puss.
Yeah, they're
like,
trying
what the fuck is going on? They're just throwing coins at her. Holy shit! So
to.
then when
coins.
so
She's
But,
got bruises on her inner thighs.
Yeah, they're all pegged up with little coin marks all over them. Oh, I had a good night.
Wait, hold on. So it gets a lot better. If someone hit her puss with a coin, she would grab a poster, she had a bag, and she would like put her thing on, and she would hand it to the person that would.
Yeah, she would rub it across her puss and then hand it to whoever hit the coin. She actually, they weren't just trying to hit it. She had a coin sitting on top of her. So if you can knock that coin off with the coin you were throwing, you get a poster.
Ugh.
That was wiped first through her crotch.
Yeah. So then, so I'm like 18. John's like fucking 55. Like, wow, we should probably get out of here.
Yeah, I keep getting older. It's crazy.
You started off as 22 and now you're 55.
55.
No, Gary, you're also one. So I'm like,
I guess we're gonna pretend the yelling's not happening in the background. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, no one gives a shit about your stupid ass story.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
She's not wrong.
Now, who's screaming at you? I want to know. Just for our
That's his
audience.
dad. He's feeling better.
It's your dad. Who's screaming at you? Who's screaming at you, Jeff? Is that your mama? Is that your girlfriend?
Oh, yeah, that's my girlfriend, yeah.
Oh, tell her we said hi. And that she...
They're saying hi, Chris.
Yeah, I don't talk to nerds.
She's a total nerd. Yeah.
That's good reason to be a nerd, I guess.
Ask my dad for some more money, Jeff.
You want more money? What? What'd you say? You ask for more money?
Ask him for some more money for your cigarettes and your booze.
Ooh.
Laugh it off. Piece of shit.
All right. Getting put on hold here.
So let's go back to the story.
Hold on a second. This is getting good. Why would we go back to the story? She just said you asked for more money for cigarettes and booze, you piece of shit. Yeah.
Poor,
All right.
poor
All right, so
Jeff.
back to the story.
Why you gotta give
Hey.
Jeff a hard time?
So
Hey,
then,
why you gotta give Jeff a hard time? This poor
I'm
guy.
not. Maybe we'll go to Canada again. See if that girl's
for
still
real,
out
let's
there.
go.
See if she's out there. She did give us a limo and a lot of beer. But yeah, we're in it.
There has been lap bands since then.
No, we didn't do any lap dance or anything like that because it was the grossest strip club I've ever seen.
Talking about how my dad's been paying your bills for the past 6 months. When do you talk about that?
Jesus.
Wow.
No? Oh, you're quiet now?
Yeah.
Make fun of me. Go ahead, make fun of me.
No one was making fun of her.
She can't hear us.
Piece of
She can't hear us
shit.
anyway. He's got the headphones in. This is just going to see the first domestic violence on the episode ever. This is going to turn into an episode of
How my
Live
dad's
on
been
this
paying your
podcast.
fucking bills.
Just because of Jeff, we're gonna get like a million fucking women sending in how they can treat him better.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. Never mind.
Mental abuse is a real thing. It's not just physical abuse.
Mental abuse is, you know what? That mental abuse, emotional abuse is a real thing. Please sponsor our boy Jeff for 50 cents a day. You can save his life.
At Jeff912 on Twitter. And come here, blah 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 one. Dude, you look stoned. Stoned, and
Who,
I had
me?
none to come back. Who the fuck is that?
Oh, that's Fred. Oh, Fred is a spooky motherfucker, dude.
He knows Fred. Jeff was in my wedding. Jeff was in my wedding. He hung out with Fred.
Is that her dad?
Yeah. Fred.
Doesn't
Come on, Fred.
Jeff. Remember
Doesn't
Jeff?
Fred look scary as fuck?
Fred's here every Thursday.
What is he doing? What is Fred doing?
I don't know. He was just looking at you guys.
So apparently it's pretty common for people from Philly just to have guests pop up randomly. You notice how my family never opens the door.
No, they never come. I don't have a
They're
door.
dead in a sewer somewhere?
The difference is I don't have a door.
Yeah, you don't really.
Maybe I just have a family who loves me. Maybe that's the difference.
Hey Fred. Hey Fred. Hey, he's leaving through your not door.
Yeah. That's the outside, though.
Yeah.
I'm not in a room.
Oh
So,
well, I
anyway,
think.
we're finish off the best part of the Canada strip club trip is on our way out. I don't know if we thought they just had it there for fun, like it's a game, but there's a breathalyzer on this wall where you can put your money in and you could test to see if it's really supposed to see if you're too drunk to drive home. But we thought it was just a game to see how drunk you are. So there's you put your quarter in and there's this like hole in there. So you put your mouth up to it and blow in there and it tells you how drunk you are or not. So I do it and then Jeff goes in there and does it. As we're getting ready to walk away, the girl that's sitting there watching this all happen, she said, "You guys should try to use the straws next time." Because it was just this metal hole against the wall, and we just put our lips right against it and blew into it. When there was this a whole container of straws. Yeah. It was clean. Cleanest place in especially a strip club. I'm sure that was a clean place to put your
my
mouth
fucking god!
Oh, dude, it gets worse. Like, me and John are on the flight on the way home.
Well, we skipped ahead.
It gets worse. 2 hours later.
Oh, dude, it's horrible. But John is fucking chowing down, and we're sitting coach. Me on the window, John, and some fucking broad. And John's on.
Yeah, we didn't get seats together, so this big lady sitting next to me.
What is this?
Big
A
lady.
theme?
Yeah, I know. It was following me all through Canada.
John, I like you.
Well, that's funny. I forgot about this part till he started saying it too. I wasn't chowing down. I was eating mine at a normal pace because I couldn't even finish it. So this lady's the one inhaling her food. She looks over at mine and asks if I'm going to eat the rest of it. She says, "Are you going to finish that?" I don't know this lady at all. She just sat next to me on the plane, and she asked me if I'm going to finish that. And I said, "No, you can have it." She eats that just as fast as she ate her own meal.
You should have thrown it a distance away from you so she, get up and fucking.
She would have launched out of the seat and smashed it out of the air.
John.
Yeah.
Do we have time for the M&M story or no?
The M&M story?
We were in the bar.
Oh, I don't see why not.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Alright, so me and John are sitting in the mall. We call it a toy mall. It looks like a fucking toy. So him and I are sitting there. It's like a game on type thing. It's like a bunch of games and shit. And me and John are sitting there drinking. And some guy walks in. I'm not sure if I'm like talking about school. He looked like a fucking. He looked like an Indian guy. Can I finish, or I just want to
Yeah, go for it. Usually, that's the best practice on a podcast. Is usually to finish the story. Not leave a cliffhanger.
You giggling motherfucker! Shut up.
If you want, we can ask your girlfriend to come back.
Yeah. Taking a drink break.
Well, I think Patrick Donati is how do you put Donati? I don't know how you pronounce his name. He's
Donati.
watching now.
Pat
Donati. Yeah, he's watching now.
Good. Hey, Pat.
So, Bill.
And there's Fred.
Yeah. So.
Alright. So listen.
Anyway, you want to finish the fucking story or what?
Yeah. Finish that one.
Alright, so John.
A whole new one.
Oh my God! Shut up.
He does like to step on people.
So John and I are sitting at this bar, and I just glance above, and there's like the Warped Tour just passed through town, and Eminem was on that. So we start bullshitting with like the bartender, Rick. Oh yeah, we're in a band, we're from Philly, blah blah, and we met Eminem. He's an asshole.
We told the Warped Tour people, I mean the guy at the bar, that we were on the Warped Tour.
So we're talking about a Warped Tour.
Are we done?
No, it's not. He's taking a break. He's taking.
Just halfway through the middle of it.
So we're on the Warped Tour story.
Thanks, John.
We told the bartender we're on the Warped Tour, so he started hooking us up with all kinds of free drinks.
Oh, nice.
Wait, you're going to tell him the story of the disappearing guy, right? The guy that just disappeared?
Yeah.
That was sitting next to us?
Okay.
Yeah, this guy's sitting next to us drinking, too, and he just keeps drinking more and more. And they're both, all of us are getting drunk. And Jeff and this guy started having words. I don't even remember what it started over. Was it something, what were you guys fighting about?
He wanted to touch my dick.
Oh, he wanted to touch your dick. Okay.
Well, yeah, of course. Who doesn't? I want to now, too. Can I touch your dick?
Sure.
Yeah, everybody wants to touch. So this guy wants to touch it, but it starts to get a little bit heated. So this guy gets up and goes into the bathroom, but then we don't see him for a while. And the bathroom door is right next to us. Like we could have the visual of the bathroom door.
No,
so
I said, what the fuck did you say to me? Do you remember any of that or no?
I don't remember word for word, no. What did you say?
No, either he touched my leg. I said,
Okay.
what the fuck did you say to me? And then he just bounced.
Yeah.
And then we stole his shit.
Yeah, but no, he went into the bathroom, though, and then we didn't see him come out. So we started to look around for him. The bartender's like, yeah, he's been in there for a while. So we go in the bathroom to see if he's in there, and he's not. He didn't come out of the bathroom, but he's not in the bathroom anymore. He just fucking disappeared.
Oh, shit. Have you ever figured out what happened to him?
Of course not. He climbed out
Or
a
is
window.
this a story about how a guy just left?
Yeah, no, he didn't. Maybe we missed it when he came the other way.
Two drunk guys just missed a guy leaving. That's it.
That's it.
No, the story was we stole his shit.
Yeah.
We took his money, his Canadian money was like
He left it up
pink
on the
and
bar.
green and fucking blue.
No, the story was the guy wanted to touch Jeff's dick. He said no, so he went in the bathroom. We took his stuff, and he never came out of the bathroom.
The end.
John is a social fucking misfit at heart. He's going to be... Yeah, he did his dirt when he was a kid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
But now he looks like a 50-year-old lesbian.
That's safer. I feel more comfortable that way.
That is the most spot-on thing. He looks like a 50-year-old lesbian.
Uh-huh.
It's
a good look for me.
It
It's
is.
fucking spot on.
You get what God gives you.
Hey, yo, guy, I love when I replied to your tweet earlier with the red and blue shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, nailed it.
Yeah, you did.
But they don't put the kids race on. I guarantee the kid was black.
No, he wasn't black. He was a white guy. He was a white guy who walked in the store and said, "Hey, do I know you?" And the other guy goes, "I'll just go rob the store, but I know you. Do you know me?" The guy goes, "No, I don't know you." He goes, "Okay, thumbs up." What black guy ever gives a thumbs up?
That's true. You should have known he wasn't black when he gave the thumbs up.
Yeah, as soon as he gives a thumbs up, you knew he wasn't black. You knew he wasn't Mexican either. He could have been Asian or white.
Stereotypical shit. No.
That's the stereotypical shit. The one assuming he's black because he was robbing the places.
No, I'm assuming he's black because he's wearing red and fucking blue shoes.
Okay.
I don't how many black people do you see giving thumbs up?
How many white people do you see comes out? It was fucking 2000. Okay.
That's the goodest place to end the show, I guess.
All right.
No! Let's have a virtual discussion here. I got time.
Well, the show doesn't have time. It's a 30-minute show.
Continued.
It's a to be continued. We'll have Jeff Maurer on again. He is the author of What Did Jeff Do? He is also a blogger, a pro cop lover, a racist, and an alcoholic.
You motherfucker.
Yeah.
You forgot a big dick enthusiast.